now, I feel like retroactively, the fucking Academy Award should be given to me, because imagine how difficult it was for me to not fucking talk in all those movies based on what I do. So I used to make flicks, and I'm kind of at the tail end of that. I ran out of steam for it. I used to be full of piss and vinegar when I was a kid when I wanted to start. I got somebody time me to a minute, otherwise these guys will never go. Let me try to condense it. Recently, I used to make movies. Some people think I still kind of do. The movies I used to make, nobody really wants to finance anymore. They want to make shit like, you know, fucking this superhero made this one and fuck that one. I turned into a bus who fought a car, you know? Which I get, like, you know, everyone wants to go to the movies to escape. And there was a period in the mid-90s to like kind of the mid-2000s, mid-aughts as they say, where people were content to go to the movie theater, pay to sit down in the movie theater and watch movies about themselves. Now we're back to a place where, thanks to the democratization of multimedia, any motherfucker in this room can pick up a camera and tell their own story. That's something I'm a huge proponent of. Like, I made this movie that started my whole fucking career. It's a picture called Clerks. All of that. We got so much food. Shut the fuck up. I feel great now. I don't need that. But when I made that flick, that was meant to be a snapshot of like me and my friends. But I couldn't just, in those days you didn't turn a camera on you and your fucking friends unless you were like, lock them in a fucking latrine and roll them down the hill, bitch, you know. And me and my friends were total pussies. We didn't want to do that, smell each other's farts, nothing. So we would essentially, I said, let me come up with a fictionalized version of what we did. And that's where that movie was. What I like about doing now is take the blinders off of the fictionalized version and just be like, here's me and my friends. And I've found that my friends over the years have been the most interesting people I've known, content generators supreme. And that's why I kind of got turned on to when I jumped into the world of podcasting. I was like, hey man, what I was doing before, I was limiting myself. Like, don't get me wrong, I like making movies, but it's this weird art form that just costs so much time, money, fucking sanity and shit like that. Like if I was a painter and I have a blank canvas, I turn around and slap some fucking paint on it, I could express myself, man. If I was a fucking cake maker and shit, I could pour my heart into it and you'd be like, I know how he feels in his heart based on a fucking cake thing. You know, if I was a singer, I'd open up, I could sing, emote and shit, and you'd know how I felt inside, but I'm not. Unfortunately, I stumbled into film, which is